Hello guys, welcome back. In this video, you will learn how to build a simple chat app in Python using Flask and Flask Socket IO. Guys, Flask is a lightweight web framework that lets you create web application easily and quickly. So here we will use Flask for our chat application. We will also use Flask Socket IO module that enables bidirectional communication between the server and the client using WebSockets. The WebSockets are a protocol that allows fast and effective data transfer between the browser and the server without pulling or refreshing. So, guys, let's proceed with our project. So, guys, here we have created our project here web chat app Python Flask, and this is structure of our project. Here you can see here okay it's a Flask application. So here we have a template directory in which we will keep our template files, means .html files. In static directory we have our css, and there is a Python file like main.py. This is a main file of our project in which we will handle all the business logic. And here also we have a chat room Python file in which we will create a function to get the chat room codes. So guys, so we will start coding. So before you start coding, guys, remember you need to install two Python modules. The one is Flask. Here you can see the Flask module we have imported here. So pip install Flask. You need to install this module, and also need to install Flask socket IO for making our for developing our chat server. So these two modules need to install before start coding. So guys, I hope you have installed these, and so let's proceed with our project development. So guys, here we have main.py in which we have imported here our module Flask. Here Flask import function, importing function like request, render template, redirect, URL process, and these are needed in our application. Also here imported Flask socket IO and its functions like the leave room, send, join room, and socket IO. And now also we are importing here our module Python file in which we have created files, created functions like this is this file actually, in which we have created a function like get room code. So we will discuss this later. uh, so now we here we will create our Flask app, creating our Flask app, and then we have secret key anything, abcd 1 2 3 4, and here we have object of our socket IO, and then we have array rooms. Now here we have a root. So the first root is our root level URL here, calling the function home. Here we have defined function home, and this calling on our root. So here we are checking for the form submission actually. Also clearing the session here, checking for form submission. If form is submitted, uh, then we will get the form values like name and code, create, join, all form details we are getting here, and then we are redirecting to the home.html actually. If there is no name provided, then it will display the message and name is required. Also we are getting here room code actually. Here actually here we have imported the chat room in which we have get room code method. So here we are getting the uh, chat room code for that we will display for joining by other side. And also here if there is no room code entered, so we will display the message, and if it is invalid, then we will display the message room code invalid. And if everything fine, then we will store the room code to session and also the session and redirect to the room template. Here you can see the direct URL for room. So here, this is here. You can say the root room is initialized here, and we will display the room.html file. And we have already stored session like room name, and we will use these here. So now we will run our project here. We will here on our project web chat. So here Python main. So now our project started running on 127.0.0.15 thousand. So this is the URL. You can see here the project start running. So now we will enter the name here web dam and create room. So now WebDAM has entered the chat. So this is started here. You can see the online web chat here. The user can leave here. Here can send the message, and this is the room code. So we will also join another site using the room code. So here this is we will load here page and enter our name like here we can enter the William and enter the code here and join. So now William has entered the chat. So William also joined, and here you can see the web chat has entered the chat and William has entered the chat. So both are entered the chat. So now we will send message hello, and now we see the William side. So here William get the message hello, hello, I'm William, and send. So now you can see here, yeah, hello, I'm William. So now again, how are you? How are you? And William say, I'm fine, thanks. You can say the chatting. Here, the chatting is working fine. You can see, and you can see the here, I'm fine, thanks from William. So you can see we can chat with multiple persons using this chat room code. So here you can see the chatting is working. So now we will discuss the code here. So here you can see when the root URL loaded, then the home page displayed to start the chat or create the chat room. So that is here. You can see the home. The main page is home, in which we have a form. You can see this is a form to enter the name, enter the code, chat room code, and to join or create the room. So this is our first page. And when the chat room created and it is joined, then we have a called room.html. The room.html called is here from here. The home page loaded the home.html, and the room root loaded the room.html, in which we have a button like here leave and room code here displaying the room code, and also here we have a loaded all the messages here, and we have a send message to send the message, and here you can see that. So the send message here handled with, you can see here with the JavaScript. The actually we are also including the, you can see in base file we are also including the socket.io.js file for handling the message sending with JavaScript. So here you can we have a function created send message and emit sending the message here, sending message, and also is displaying the sender message and the rendered and under the message section. You can see the, this is the message section and all the messages are rendered here. You can see here the messages are rendered here. So uh, there is a home.html and the room.html and base, in which we are including the statuses and our socket.js. So these are the main file. And now we'll also see how we will the root and socket routes are working. So the main is here you can see the home, root home and root room, and then you can say to connect the socket we have a root socket connect, and on which we have defined the function handle connect, and here we are getting the name and room, and then we are uh, sending the messages here. You can see that to join the room, send the message. Also here in message section, we handling the message sending. You can see the send messages here, appending the message in chat rooms sections. Also disconnect when we actually click on leave, then we have a function here. Then the socket root disconnect is called, and here we are leaving the room. Here you can see that, and displaying the message has left the chat. Same ways we have has entered the chat means when anyone connect to the chat room, like you can see the message William has entered the chat, webdam has entered the chat. So these are displayed here when connect to the chat room, and when we send the message here we have a sender and message, and also it's appended to the rooms messages. So this is the functionality. Also you can see here actually here we have a flask app. So here in name main we are running the socket application instead of flask. So actually here we have a application flask socket IO. Actually here we are handling the communication chat application. So instead of running the flask application, we are running the socket IO, the object here socket IO, and we are running this socket IO here, socket IO dot run. So we are running the socket IO application. So we will the application again here, like leaving the application. We have leave the application here, webline has left the chat, and we can here leave the chat again. Suppose here enter the name Smith and create room, and the code is this. Smith has entered the chat, we again in join the room here. So enter the code here and enter like Adam. So here join. So Adam has entered the chat, and you can here says enter. Adam has entered the chat, and we can again start chatting here like hello Adam, how are you? And Adam get the message, hello Smith, how are you? You can say here get the chat. So it's a very interesting application chat using the Python with Flask application. You can see here the chatting on both the end. We can connect with multiple person to this chat room using the room code here. You can see here the chat room code also here, and the same will be here. So you can connect with multiple person and start chatting in a group. So guys, it's a very interesting project using the Python Flask and Flask Socket IO. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. You will try it and to enhance this to make it uh, real-time application to use for chatting. So guys, I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. So guys, don't forget to like and share this video, also subscribe our channel. Thank you.